Hi, for today's video, I'm going to be teaching about composition of functions. So what is composition of functions? Composition of functions is when you combine two functions to make a new function. It means taking the output of one function and using it as the input of another, like plugging it in. It basically means a function inside of a function. If you're given two functions f of x and g of x, the composition would look something like this, which means that g of x is inside the function f of x, so this is equivalent to f of g of x. For example, we're given here that f of x is equal to 2x plus 3, while g of x is equal to x squared. So the composition of f of g of x would mean that we will replace the x in f of x with g of x. So we will have f of x is equal to f of x squared. F of x squared, since g of x is equal to x squared. So if we plug that into the equation, we were gonna have something like 2x squared plus 3. And if we simplify that, we're gonna have 2x squared plus 3. Evaluation. Here it says that f of g of 2. So we know that g of x is equal to x squared. So if you put g of 2, we're gonna have 2 to the 2, which is gonna give us 4. Now we're just gonna plug that into our f of x. So f of 4 is equal to 2, 4 plus 3, which will give us 8 plus 3 equals to 11. One real-life application of this would be interest and tax in finance and banking. Composition of functions is useful in finance, especially when calculating interest and taxes. Banks use it to figure out how much money a person earns after adding interest and then subtracting taxes. For example, they first calculate how much interest you earn on your savings and then apply a tax function to that result. This helps people know their final balance and helps banks give accurate financial advice. Another real-life application is unit conversion and calculations in science. Scientists often need to change units before doing calculations. For example, they might need to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit and then use that temperature in a formula to calculate energy. They do this by combining functions, one for unit conversion and one for the energy formula. This is so important in labs and experiments to make sure results are accurate and easy to understand in different systems of measurements.